Hi guys, this is just a video to kind of give my thoughts on a thing that I like, a method I use when buying books, and it's just a short silly little video to take a break from all the reviews and everything, and it's going to talk about chapter previews and chapter samplers and stuff like that. If you don't know me really well, my favourite genres are fantasy, romance, paranormal, mythical sort of stuff. So, on the top of my head, Throne of Glass, Moors by Chris Cole, Moors After Dark by Chris Cole, Illuminae, The Silky Mists, and whatever else. I do love historical though, like The King's Great Secret Matter, Claudia, Daughter of Rome, and stuff like that. So those are my preferred genres of books. And when I find a book that looks really interesting but is not really, I don't know the author's writing style, or it's not really one that I would pick up, I like to use online chapter samplers or previews to sort of get a feel for their writing. I have a few here that I'd like to show. The first sort of chapter sampler that I have is a recent one that I got. It is Few Right Thinking Men by Suri Gentile. Can't say her last name, I'm sorry. But this is what a chapter sampler usually is. It usually is like 20 pages or an entire chapter. And it just gives you an idea of the writing. And the great thing about this is that if you don't like the chapter or the writing or anything, you don't have to pick up the book. So you haven't wasted $30, $40, $20 on a book that you'd rather have wished you'd not picked up. I know that sounds regretful, which there is. There are a few books that I regret buying, but these things really helped. I have started reading this chapter thing and I'm really liking the writing style, so I might pick up the book, but yet again, this is really good. Authors do usually post up short stories as well, which is really good. I have a short story here which I read, and it's Silver Moonlight by Candy Ambrose. And short stories are really good because if you read this and you really like it, then you want to investigate what more books are by the author. And then short stories, if they're online, you don't have to waste any paper or anything. I personally like printing out like excerpts and stuff like that and reading them with, like, not on the screen, because I can't really read books on the screen that well. Like, I can read ebooks just fine, but I really prefer printing, like, especially short stories and chapter samplers out, and reading them and going through them again and again just in my hand, and it's really good. So I really am looking forward to reading that one as well. Now, I went to Supernova and they were handing out, not really handing out, but they had on their website a chapter sampler which I was really looking forward to. I read Cassandra Clare's Infernal Devices. I love that series. I read the second book and I've got the graphic novel of the third book, but I haven't read the first book. But I really did love the world and everything in it, and then I didn't really like the Mortal Instruments series. I didn't really get into that, so I loved Infernal Devices, was pretty meh on the Mortal Instruments, but then I got the Supernova exclusive of Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare, which is set 10 years after the last bits of a novel's end, and it was really good. I really loved this chapter sampler and I can't wait to pre-order Lady Midnight. I know that a lot of people were liking the chapters and whatever. I really thought it was really good. It gave me a clear idea of what to expect. And the last thing that authors really do well is bonus chapters that they put up online. This is a bonus chapter from Bastard and I really do love the extra content. So, yeah. So that was it. Like, I really do love reading chapters and getting chapter samples because it really does help me a lot with saving a lot of money on the books that I wouldn't read otherwise. Yeah, so this was just short little video to explain that and just to have a break from everything. Thumbs up if you liked this and if you want to see more method sort of videos or things that I do to help boost my reading. But yeah, thumbs up, like it, share it if possible, and I will see you guys in the next video.